This video has been brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on your knowledge of the Renaissance. Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Loggins and welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Whap Student? Good morning, students!
Good morning, Mr. Loggins.
Tough crowd, huh? Ha 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 ha! First up, let's meet our students. First up is Gal. Hey Gal.
That's me. My favorite color is glitter, just like the stars. That's why I'm so good at astronomy. Wink, wink.
Next up, we have Michelangelo. Hey Michelangelo.
Hey everyone, my name is Michelangelo. I like applying classical styles to painting and sculptures, but my real passion is pretending my sculptures are voodoo dolls so I can control them. I also like turtles.
Interesting. Anyways, students, are you ready to meet your new classmate?
Yes.
Alright students, well, he's German, he's a monk, and he loves nailing documents contained in 95 theses. Let's meet Luther Martin!
Good day everyone, I'm Luther Martin from Wittenberg. I like indulging in religion because that's all I'm good at. I came onto this show so that I can make some much needed dough.
Cool, so this is how it's all gonna go down. You pick a question, you answer the question, and win $1 million. And if you're stuck and cannot answer a question, you have 3 other options. You can cheat, copy, or save, but you only have one of each, so choose wisely. During the game, keep in mind that all the questions will be related to the $1 million question. How did Renaissance develop in Northern Europe and connect it to modern-day Europe? Let's get started. Now, if you take a look at the board, there are 5 categories: social, political, interaction, cultural, and economic. Pick your classmate.
Pick
me,
me.
I think I'll go with Gal.
Bummer.
That's me.
Alrighty then, and your category?
Let's do interaction.
Alrighty then, based on these graphics, which of the following outcomes was most evident? A. Death of Whap. B. The spread of the bubonic plague. C. The spread of the mad cow disease. Or D. Diffusion of Enlightenment ideas.
Hello, Luther.
Who is this?
This is your conscience speaking.
Why are they all girls?
That's none of your business right now. We're in a game show, remember?
Okay, so what are you thinking?
Well, the Gutenberg printing press emerged as a powerful enabling technology. Its impact on the development of scholarship, science, and technology were profound. Before Gutenberg, the ideas of progress and advancement in science and scholarship, ideas that we now take for granted, were not possible. Before printing, ideas were lost and rediscovered at different times and places. The press enabled the creation of widely dispersed scholarly communities whose members systematically redefine and build upon ideas and results through generations. Science became a collective human enterprise rather than an individual enterprise. Thus, the press was the core technology that gave the rise to the Age of Enlightenment.
Eureka! Then it must be D. I'm gonna say the answer is D, diffusion of Enlightenment ideals.
Luther, you are correct! Now, your next category.
I believe I'll go with political.
The undoing of feudal monarchy in the 1600s led to the implementation of what types of political systems? A. Absolute and parliamentary monarchies. B. Aristocracy. C. Feudal and monarchical monarchies. Or D. Plutocracy and kleptocracy.
I don't even know letter D, so it obviously can't be that.
It certainly can't be C, because those fell.
Well, now that I have a 50-50 chance, it's time to use some logical thinking. Let's see. The medieval balance between monarchs and nobles came undone in the 17th century. Monarchs gained new powers in warfare, administration, and tax collection. France became the West's most important nation. Its rulers centralized authority and formed a professional bureaucracy and military. The system was called absolute monarchy. King Louis XIV was its outstanding example. His nobles, kept busy with social functions at court, could not interfere in state affairs. Following the economic theory of mercantilism, Louis XIV supported measures improving internal and international trade, manufacturing, and colonial development. Similar policies occurred in Spain, Prussia, and Austria-Hungary. Absolute monarchs pushed territorial expansion. Louis XIV did so from the 1680s and Prussia during the 18th century. Britain and the Netherlands formed parliamentary regimes. A final English political settlement occurred in 1688 and 1689, by which Parliament won basic sovereignty over the king. a developing political theory built on this process. It was argued that power came from the people, not from a royal divine right, and that they had the right to revolt against unjust rule.
I think it is A, absolute and parliamentary monarchies.
Sorry, Luther, but you are correct. Next question.
I choose social.
How did the old family European style change? A. Increased social levels of promiscuity. B. More emphasis on immediate family, later marriage age. C. Arranged marriages further gained popularity. Or D. Women became subordinate to men and practiced foot binding.
I don't know. I don't know either.
Well, I think I need to copy then. I think I'm gonna have to copy off of Gal for this.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Are you positive?
I'm certain.
Are you absolutely positively sure?
Yes!
By 1500, fundamental changes. A European-style family emerged. Ordinary people married at a later age, and a primary emphasis on the nuclear family developed. The changes influenced husband-wife relations and intensified links between families and individual property holdings. Later marriage was a form of birth control and helped to control population expansion.
Well, when it comes to family European style, Galileo thinks B. More emphasis on immediate family and later marriage age. And she is correct! We will answer the next question after the break. 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that the Mona Lisa looks at you everywhere you go?
According to a document from LeonardoDaVinci.net, the Mona Lisa is a 16th century oil painting created by the renowned Leonardo da Vinci. The work of art depicts an enigmatic woman gazing at the viewer, and it is said that if you move across the room while looking into her eyes, they'll follow you. It is definitely one of the most popular paintings worldwide and has been at the center of many artistic, religious, and theoretical debates. The French government currently owns the Mona Lisa, and it is featured at the Musée du Louvre in Paris. The painting can also be referred to as La Gioconda or La Joconde.
Based on both the document and the image, the work can be depicted as intriguing, mysterious, haunting, sad, tentative, content, or a range of other descriptions. For example, the subtle colors and tones may support a sad or pensive characterization. The woman's hands and face stand out because they are light and luminous in contrast to her dark clothing and hair. Also, the composition is triangular. Another important aspect of the work is the use of perspective, with all lines leading to a single vanishing point behind Mona Lisa's head.
Based on the information from the document, some speculators think that the original had columns on both sides of the lady, whereas other art critics believe that the painting was never cut down in size. It has been suggested that there were two versions of the Mona Lisa painting, but many historians reject this second version. The duplicate copy can be found at the Dulwich Picture Gallery. After the French Revolution, the painting was moved to the Louvre, and Napoleon had it placed in his bedroom for a short time before it was returned to the Louvre.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Whap Student? Right now, Luther Martin's answering questions up to the $1 million question. But first, he must pick a new student. Luther Martin, who's your next student?
Please don't pick me. Please don't pick me.
I guess I'll go with Michelangelo.
Alrighty then, Luther, there's only 2 categories left, so pick wisely.
Economic.
Economic?
True or false? Changing agriculture and the continued spread of commerce resulted in bolstered increased levels of manufacturing.
I choose to peek out for the morbid child.
But you do know that the morbid child usually gets these questions wrong, right?
It's okay, I'm losing. Not really.
Well, according to Michelangelo, the answer to the question is false. But, like I said before, Michelangelo usually gets these questions wrong. So,
Oh snap! I have no clue what this one is.
That's not right.
Does this girl even know what she's thinking?
Well, let's think back when we were in Logan's class. The general economic changes brought the beginnings of mass consumerism to Western society. In agriculture, medieval methods were supplanted by new methods of swamp drainage, use of nitrogen-fixing crops, improved stock breeding, and many new cultivation techniques. New world crops, like the potato, increased the food supply. The agricultural advances, along with the growth of internal and international commerce, spurred manufacturing. Capitalism spread from trading ventures to production of goods and altered relationships between workers and employers. The domestic system of household production gave farmers additional work. Important technological innovations like the flying shuttle in weaving improved efficiency. After 1730, the changes in economic activity caused a rapidly growing population. Many landless individuals found jobs in manufacturing. More people lived longer, resulting in earlier marriages.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with true.
Well, thank the Lord you didn't copy her because she's wrong and you are correct. Martin, all you need to do is answer this cultural question, and you have a chance for $1 million.
Let's do this.
Protestant attack of the Catholic Church promoted which of the following consequences? A. The creation of a new Jesuit religious order. B. Promotion of popular superstitions. C. Retirement of traditional Catholic doctrine. Or D. All of the above.
Oh my gosh, I should have went to church.
Yeah, you dingus.
Well, calling him a dingus isn't going to help us win the $1 million. I just know that it's not D, all of the above.
Okay.
But wait, I remember this. In response to the Protestant opposition that followed Martin Luther's own protest, the Catholic Church established a new religious order. These Jesuits spearheaded educational and missionary activity, including work in Asia and in the Americas. In 1548, the Jesuits opened their first real school in Messina, Sicily, and others followed in rapid succession.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Oh my god, who is that?
Tick tock, tick tock. Sorry.
All at once, they had become a religious order whose principal and most distinctive ministry was the managing and staffing of schools. As time progressed, Jesuit schools, to a greater or lesser degree even on the secondary level, became even more clearly confessional institutions, which added a further conservative dimension to what was already a fundamentally conservative educational idea.
I think it is A, the creation of a new Jesuit religious order.
Luther, do you want to be a millionaire?
Yes?
Because you just answered this question correct!
Yeah.
You're supposed to jump up and down. Again.
Happy name.
Should've said-
Now you get to decide. Do you want to walk away with the $95 you already have? Or do you want to take the opportunity of winning $1 million?
The Renaissance had a profound influence on the course of the development of modern American society, culture, and since it is a natural extension of both, artistic expression. The Renaissance influence in America brought about a new focus on humanism and as a result, a subsequent turning away from the dominant ideals put forth by the Church. Although religion was still part of the greatest influence throughout the period of the Renaissance, the dawning recognition of human potential and scientific inquiry shaped the course of Western history and does still influence contemporary American culture today. Principles of realism, particularly as they have appeared in terms of art and literature, have remained vital in all aspects of American society and live on to influence the way we view our world today. With their emphasis on Renaissance humanism and a new, more balanced approach to handling religion, Renaissance artists and writers have shaped the course of Western and American history and thought. The thoughts of Renaissance philosophers and writers have gone on to influence large political structures and doctrines. One can only imagine what kind of world we might live in. It is even reasonable to assume that it would be a theocracy in which all art was of a religious nature and all thinkers limited to a narrow scope of subjects. Instead, we have the freedom to think, experiment, and observe, as well as to read and consider art as a reflection of reality, not necessarily anything else. I think I'm gonna go home.
Well, that's it everybody. Thanks for watching Are You Smarter Than a Whack Student?